Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today we have a really exciting video because we are going to be talking about the top 4 current leaders in the ARK Dino TLC pass. Now bear in mind, we won't get 4 unless we raise $120,000. So there is a chance we may only get 1 or 2, really depending on how successful this actually goes. There's a long time that this is going to be going on for. I'm going to be streaming a special event as well to help raise money for it. But today we're going to be going through the top 4. Now if you do enjoy today's video, drop a like and subscribe. It really supports me. And yeah, let's get straight in with it. So I want to give a massive shout out to my good friend GP. Make sure to go and subscribe to GP ARK on YouTube, because he actually tallied up everything so far and did like a list from bottom all the way to top, all of the votes. And I double checked this and the top 4 still seems to be the same. And it's a bit surprising. I have to say, it is a bit surprising. I'm excited, but something you have to bear in mind with this is anything can change at any point. Literally any point. Someone drops one massive donation with their favorite creature and it could literally jump all the way to the top. So we're going to be going through this right now. If you don't know what's going on, we're going to do a quick recap and then we're going to get in with the voting, how it's all doing, and everything like that. So Wildcard said, while we won't be able to host our usual 24-hour Extra Life live stream this year, we are still going all in on what matters most, uniting the community to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and unlocking something special for the future of ARK Survival Ascended. For every 30,000 raised through Studio Wildcard's Extra Life charity campaign, the community will unlock a Dino TLC pass to be released through 2026, breathing new life into a classic creature of ARK with updated gameplay and style. Up to 4 TLCs can be unlocked for a $120,000 milestone. And how you vote. So basically how you vote is, I will show you it in my video. In the next part is when you go to donate, if you want to use it under the LoadedCrysis page, it would be amazing. The link will be down below. You then add, so I'll actually show it in a better way, like closer up, but it will basically be able to give you a message that says add message. And when you add message with your donation, you need to make sure you do not miss hashtag. If you put hashtag, then the creature you want, the vote will count. If you don't put hashtag in the creature you want, the vote will not count. Every $1 equals 1 vote for each creature. Now, the RG, the Dire Bear, the Dire Wolf, the Gigantopithecus, the Mammoth, the Parasaur, the Procoptodon, the Raptor, the T-Rex, the Sabertooth, the Sarco, the Spino, the Stego, and the Trike all cannot be voted for as they've had a TLC pass, and if you do try and use one of these, the vote will not count. The TLC winners will be revealed weekly in November, so on the 7th of November, the first winner, the 14th, the 2nd, the 21st, the 3rd, and November 28th is the final winner. That's if we hit the 120,000 goal. So I have actually set up my very own, again, LoadedCrysis page this year. And if you want to donate, this is my 6th year. Last year, we nearly raised $2,500. Obviously, I will be live streaming as well, doing special stuff to raise money, as I know that's the best way to do so. If you do decide to donate via the LoadedCrysis page, which would mean a lot, this is how you get your vote in. So you choose how much you're going to donate. You click add message, and then you put like, I would like TLC for hashtag Giga. I mean, you can, Wildcard said, please make sure to actually use the actual name. So no shortcuts are preferred from Studio Wildcard. But obviously, you know, or let's go for Mega Lodon. You know, that's how you do it. And then you click donate. And if you did donate $55, the link in the description down below, that's 55 votes. And I will explain how that can really, really fast change in the voting. So again, courtesy of my great friend GP, we have the official top 4 as we stand. There's around 250 votes for the Megalosaurus in 4th place. Now bear in mind that's about $250 there. The Quetzal has around about 300 and something in 3rd place. And of course, in 2nd place, the Giga has around about 400 votes. And in 1st place, would you believe it, is the Thyla. The Thyla has over 500, nearly 600 votes for a TLC pass. Don't get me wrong. I love the Thyla. It's one of my favorite tames in ARK for getting around, you know, the map and stuff like that. But do you guys really think it needs to be number 1? I mean, this thing could be insane with a TLC, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a lot of other ones that seriously look terrible. Where's the Carno? Where's the Megalodon? I'm shocked by it. And again, I don't want to, like, sort of sway the vote to what I want. I'm just so shocked because that's what I thought most people wanted, but clearly it's not looking that way. Now, bear in mind, that might be what people wanted. They just might not have put their votes in yet. So the voting, it's very, very early days at this moment in time. I mean, I'm going to be dropping a big dono and I'm going to be taking my vote. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm going to be voting for closer to the time, but I'll be doing that separately. I'm sure people will be able to work it out. But I don't think it's the correct thing for me to do. But if we head over to the Studio Wildcard page, once you drop your dono, so far we've raised $10,541. So we are $19,500 away from our first creature milestone, which is TLC 1. Again, it's very early days. I wouldn't stress right now. If you're thinking, oh no, are we actually going to be able to hit this? A lot of us are going to be streaming. A lot of us content creators are going to do and use our power for whatever we can do to get this goal up. And, you know, at the end of the day, I really believe it's for a great cause. I wouldn't normally do this if it was just, you know, if this was a donation straight to Studio Wildcard, I'd be like, no. But because it's to help the children in need, I will always be sure to do something like that. Always helping out the children, especially through gaming. I love doing it every year, and it really makes you feel good for doing something for charity. I will be officially live streaming. I will be keeping up on November 8th, which is officially game day, which is a Saturday. So be prepared for that stream. I will be keeping you guys up to date on how the voting is going over time. I personally don't think the Megalosaurus will stay here. I could be wrong, but there is many, many, many creatures I believe that deserve to, and I can't think about what I want to vote for right now. I really, like, as my number 1, I really believe it's going to be a tough decision to make. Very happy to see the Giga here. I'm going to be honest. You know, I even made a TikTok the other day saying that the TLCs are now open for voting, and many of you guys said the Giga. I did actually say the Quetzal needed one, and you know, when I did my list, I went through my list of creatures that needed TLC in ARK. I did say that the Quetzal really, really, really needs one. So I'm happy with the top 4 at this moment in time, but I think that these 3, I mean, the Megalosaurus, you know, is just aberration. So it could really be, it could do a lot of creatures could do with some love. That's why it's a shame there's only 4. But I think if you have to choose your favorite ones, yeah, then I really want to see the Giga there. I do. I know some people disagree because it's still very powerful and good for PvP players, but I just don't think it's anywhere near what it used to be. Alongside this, starting on October 31st through to November 10th, they will be rolling out a selection of the community's favourite dino colours on the official network, along with a sweet twist in place of the traditional boosted donation rates. And for the event, you'll be able to dig into cake slices that grant hefty bonuses to taming, breeding, imprinting, XP and harvesting. So let's smash this, guys. Let's do something great for charity while also unlocking some love for some of ARK's OG creatures. I really love voting stuff because obviously you guys know we've got a creature submission coming up for Genesis Part 1 too as well. And this is the stuff I love. I love community things. This is why I love what I do you know, over in the LoadedCrysis cluster. You know, community is so important in any different industry that you're in. And we have such a strong community that even though there's some toxic stuff that happens in the ARK community, overall, when it comes to raising money for a great cause, we do an amazing job. And while I do think it will be harder this year to raise the money, I hope we can do 120,000, but it's kind of on the content creators to get the promo out there, because I don't really know what promo Wildcard are going to be doing it. And for anyone else who isn't a content creator and that's pushing this, you know, congratulations and thank you for helping out such a great cause, because it's what we need to do as a community. We need to stand together and work hard to do this. I do think it's a shame that Wildcard aren't doing at least a couple of hours long stream or something. I just feel like ever since Cedric went away, I don't feel like any of the other devs really like being on camera that much, which is understandable why they brought Ras Clark along the year before. I don't think there would be anything wrong with bringing Ras Clark along again to do it, you know, but I guess they just decided it wasn't for them, and we can see what we can do. But anyway, the donation link for my one is in the link down below if you want to support it and get your vote into the TLC update and playing in support of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. As I said, I'll be streaming November the 8th, which is on a Saturday, so be sure to be there if you want some fun and games. And I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.